How's it going, everyone? In this video, I'm going to do a highly requested video. A lot of people have reached out to me and asked for this. I'm going to show you all how I pick my options, whether for day trading, swing trading, leaps. But as always, before we get started, be sure to subscribe to my channel, click the thumbs up button, and click the bell icon. For this particular video, for every thumbs up I get, I'm going to donate $1 to charity. So blow it up. Let's see how much we can run it up to. All right, let's get with this. First off, we're going to let's just look at, this is Thinkorswim, by the way. Let's look at QQQ for this example. So what you want to do, you want to come here to trade, go to all products. It pulls up your options on Thinkorswim. This is why I do my charting and day trading on. Now, let's start with day trading. How would I choose my options for day trading? Keep in mind, I never use zero DTE. And what that means, I never use same day expiration. And ETFs like SPY and QQQ, they have multiple expirations throughout the week. I like to, if it's same day expiration, I just go to the next one, if that makes sense. If I plan on holding something overnight, I never use same week. I go the following week out or further out. You know, further the better. We'll go through that just here in a minute. Now let's say we want to trade QQQ today. There is no expiration today, so the next expiration is tomorrow. So I feel comfortable day trading, scalping with that expiration because I do not plan on holding it overnight. And if I'm day trading or scalping, I'm usually done the first couple hours of the day. If I plan on holding something the entire day in a day trade, I will go, to the following week expiration. This so Theta doesn't, kill our premiums. And I want to say this before I continue on. I have a complete options trading video already recorded. It's like 40 something minutes long. You need to be sure you check that out. So let's just open this up. So we got the call options open up. Friday expiration on QQQ. Got the calls on the left, puts on the right. The stuff that is shaded is already in the money. Stuff that isn't shaded is, this is at the money and this is out of the money. When I'm trading options, especially on QQQ or SPY, I like to trade right at the money. So, these two would be my preferred picks. A couple things you want to look at when picking options. You want to be sure the spreads aren't too bad, the difference between the bid and ask. And you want to keep, make sure you got decent volume, open interest. This is important. You got to have decent volume so you can get in and out of your trades quickly. You don't want to be waiting on your orders to get filled. I know a lot of people will be like, what's a good rule of thumb on the spreads? A $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 spread is a little more than I want on something like this. Now that same spread on Tesla would be typical. So it just depends, the size of everything. Something like Apple or AMD, stuff like that, $1 or $2 spread, you can see it, it's very good. $1 or $2 spread is ideal. Now volume. Honestly, I don't know if I have a good rule of thumb for volume, but I would say 500 or less would be bad. Depends what size you're trading. If you're just trading 10 contracts, you should be all right. Open interest is important as well, but I like to look at open interest when I'm doing swing trades and leaps. I don't want to be the only one interested in it or holding it, you know what I mean? You also want to be able to get that order filled when you buy or sell. Same thing when I'm trading puts. If I was trading QQQ to the downside, I would go with the 272, 271, or 270 puts. I like to trade right at the money, and that's just how I do my day trading and scalps. That's how I pick my options. Now, we've covered day trading and scalping a little. Let's talk about swing trades. First off, when I swing trade, I like to use the monthlies. So I believe this October 21st would be the monthlies in this case. They're going to have better open interest. A lot of people are going to be using them rather than these weeklies here. So if I was going to do a swing trade today, I would at least go out to this monthly option. And, we got, you can see here on QQQ, we have good volume, good open interest. That's not going to be an issue. Now let's take a look at, now this is where you can view the Greeks, implied volatility, all that good stuff. Let's take a look at the Greeks. When I'm picking options to swing trade, I like to have a good delta. For one, if you don't understand the Greeks, you got to watch my options trading video. I break these down. There should be no questions after you watch that. Anyways, I like to have a good delta and preferably a good gamma as well. This is not a good gamma here. Stuff like smaller stocks, XOM, stuff like that, that better gamma. It's just going to give you a better return on your investments, what I'm trying to say. And one thing you need to look at is theta. You know, theta is a little high here on this. I typically like, when I'm in a swing, I don't want a theta this high because I'm losing $23 every day off my premium just due to time decay. So honestly, I would go a little further out, maybe the following monthlies. Ideally, I like to keep my theta below 10. Lower, the better. Now let's talk about leaps. Leaps is like long-term investing with options. I'm trying to go as much in detail in this video as possible with keeping it, short. I know a lot of people are busy, and that's just my thing. I like to keep videos short and to the point. Now let's talk about leaps. I like to go 4, 5+ months out when I take a leap. I like to have, whatever I expect it to do. I like to leave 1 month for uncertainty, bad market. And I like to leave 1 month for theta. So I like to at least have 3 months for this to do what I want. So I hope this is making sense for you all. And when I'm in a leap, what I like to do, I try to keep it simple. I like to trim these each month. So, I'm not trying to guess when the biggest pump is. So I can say, okay, I'm going to trim to here, this date, and this date. And if it's doing what I expected, it's going to work out regardless. I like to close all my leaps out 1 month prior to expiration so that it does not kill my premium. And that's all I have for this video. I hope I kept that to the point. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to reach out to me. Appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.